What up, Tulu? Got breakfast. Got my breakfast going. Beautiful day. Look at that. Can't complain about that. Aside from the heat that it's gonna bring, but other than that, yes sir. Wake and bake. I've been up. I got up early today. My daughter don't feel good, so she was up, got me up, got both of us up early. My youngest. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't feeling that great today neither. Still chilling. What you getting into today, Chulu? You gonna rest that shoulder up today? Man, the storm knocked some limbs down last night. Dang, yeah. I know somebody in Birmingham, Alabama, said they lost power and stuff too. Uh, it didn't rain at all here. Yeah, you got a lot of property too. I know you got a big yard. I'm not sure how much property you got though. I'm not sure how much property you got, but you got like an acre. Yep, an acre. I was just about to say that. Yeah, that sucks when you got a bunch of shit all over your whole yard. Bigger the yard, the bigger the cleanup. Jess always talking about how she wants like a huge farm and all that, this and that. Like driving around and seeing them and stuff, yeah, they look nice. But I'm not trying to spend 3 days to mow my grass. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. I wouldn't even want to push mow this. I would not want to push mow that. I'll hook up my RC car to the lawnmower and let that bitch drag it around. I'll mow the grass right from the porch. Finally got a Russian cream. We're having them banana backwoods and the smoked caramel. They're straight, but I like them Russian creams. Tulu, I know you be liking them silver white owls. I just had a white owl the other day. It was just like the red sweet. Somebody gave it to me. Oh my God, I hate weed. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. You got that nice mower. Two peas in the pod, what's going on? Appreciate you pulling up. I've been on them cones. Yeah, them cones be smoking. The raw cones too, that's what you're talking about. Support Big Prime, appreciate you. That's what's up. Yeah, them cones be smoking. You ever see them double XL ones, Tulu? Zigzag. Yeah, them zigzags be smoking. Tulu, you ever heard of them new wraps that Zigzag came out with? 10s or whatever they're called. Actually, hold up real quick. Hold up, let me grab it. Show you. What up, TJ? These right here, Tulu. They're made by Zigzag. They're made by Zigzag, but it's got five wraps per cigar. Bro, they're new. They got like 5 wraps per cigar. 2 cigars in a pack. It's like $5 a pack, 10 wraps. So like you only got guts on the fifth blunt. You gotta dump the guts out of the last leaf. Other than that, you just keep pulling leaves off. And I've been liking them, man. I've been liking them. They smoke smooth. Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. If you like to smoke a leaf, like a backwoods style blunt, I would try them out. They're a little less harsh, I think, than backwoods, if you ask me. Sometimes, man, them backwoods just be... Gotta let my son know about them. Yeah, try them out. I've been liking them. I'm picky when it comes to my blunts, so... And sometimes, man, especially in the mornings, them backwoods put your lungs in a chokehold. These aren't as bad, for sure. Try them out. I have a hard time finding them. Only certain stores got them. Usually like the Citgo or the BP got them. Yeah, backwoods be... Sometimes they be hard. Especially like you get the flavor one. I'm not a big flavor blunt kind of guy, so... Yeah, them cones smoke though, too. Papers, I usually I smoke them when I'm by myself, cause morning, Chop. You don't like them thick like that, yeah. So like you probably don't even really fuck with backwoods like that. If you did want to smoke something like that, I would try these, bro. Just trying. They're a lot thinner. Chocolate back. I ain't tried them. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't tried them. For backwoods, I've tried like honey bourbon, honey berry, Russian cream. I tried the just like that dark. They got that dark version of it. Just playing up the God. Yeah, me too. That's why I don't like them flavored. I don't like them flavored ones like that. What you got going on, Chop?
Hey, you think this is a good idea for me to drink some of this right now at work?
It ain't. It don't really hit you like that.
Pull me a little. Pull me some.
All right. I got you. I got you.
Pour you
I got you.
I'll be right back.
Here you go, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Get more than that. Put some more.
More than that?
Yeah.
All right.
Got me a lighter, fine on my girl. This young man, young motherfucker, yeah. I won't be motherfucking me. What you think you got going on? Young motherfucker. You don't like it, then beat it. Yeah, I'm with it. You know what I'm talking about? Goddamn right. I don't give a damn.
Don't let that shit stress you, bro.
I'm talking shit like I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian at the same damn time. You don't know, I'm supposed to be a motherfucking star.
Yeah, you supposed to be on the big screen by now. All right, bro. What up, Mike? Yeah, I agree with you on that too, Lou. My bad, I was talking to my boy Chop real quick. Yeah, it's nice out today, y'all. Beautiful day. What you got going on, Mike? Mike who sent that storm. Damn, Mike, you did Tulu like that? Okay, fellows on here. What up, Brandon? What's happening, bro? What's happening, my boy? Tried the honey bourbon, you ain't like it so much. Yeah, I don't really like any of the flavor ones. But if I am gonna get a flavor, I try to stay away from like the berries and like all that. I'll get like a honey or something like that. I won't go like, I'm not a big flavor. Hell yeah, Tulu. Be safe out there, bro. Don't work that shoulder too hard. What up? Caligula's horse. What up? Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. What's good, homie? Shout out from Youngstown, Ohio. Shout out Youngstown, Ohio from Ocala, Florida. We out here in Florida. What up? Oh, it's Rimson. What up, Rimson? Hey, y'all, that's a good friend of mine in real life. Known him for many years. Rim Dog. Yeah, it is a nice view. It's quiet out here today. Rimson, I don't know if you heard about that cop getting shot the other night when he arrested the girl and she had a gun in her pants and she shot him in the face. It happened like right over there, right across the street. It's Rem Dog. It sounds like Rim Dog. It's Rem Dog. I'm not calling anybody Rim Dog. Mike, you crazy, bro. Oh, let me mod up my boy. Boom. What up, Leonica? Chilling like a villain. Smoking. I ate some gummies last night. That shit was wild. Gummies are potent. What you doing, Remsen? You at work? Vacation started. I'm chilling. Hell yeah. I might be in the hills later. 10 days? Shit. Where you at? You still in the hills or you went somewhere? I might be out there later. If not, tomorrow. Sounds good. Too broke to travel. I heard that, bro. Definitely heard that. Remsen, they got a pool, but there ain't no water in it. Hell yeah. Yeah, if I come to the hills later, we'll have to have a safety meeting. Bag was in a bad location. Alright, Mike. Yeah, that's what I said. I guess they gotta fix it or something. It was supposed to be fixed in May, but they didn't. Draw up some papers, that's right. Remsen, you saw the Monte Carlo. Now you see why I'm gonna need your help to move it. That's why I was talking to you about that day. It's gonna be an adventure. I'm gonna definitely need your help. Yeah, we'll get a move for sure, one way or the other. I hope so. It's gonna take a while though. What up, bro?
Go to GA, bro.
Huh?
Go to GA.
Yeah. Alright, Ram. I'll hit you up later. I'll probably be out there later. Appreciate you pulling up. I've been trying to do this every morning. Trying anyway, for the most part. I still gotta go for a ride in the new Range Rover, bro. You ain't took me for a spin in that thing yet. Yup, my boy just got a new Range Rover with the supercharged V8 in it. Plugs and packs changed. What a bitch that was, I bet. Oh man. throwing wrenches and shit. Did it make a difference though? I bet it made a huge difference. Valve cover gasket leak. Yeah, that's not bad. 3.5 hours. Did you fix the valve cover gasket too? Did you put a new one on? Hell yeah, we're gonna have to go do some burnouts or something. Hold on, I wonder if I can put that picture up of the car. If I can find it. Hold on, I'm trying. Alright, boom, got it. I think. Boom. In the grass, hell yeah. Nah, we just gotta upgrade it and put more power to it. We gotta upgrade it and put more power to it so we can do all-wheel drive burnouts. Yeah, y'all. Look at that thing. It's beautiful, ain't it? She's a beaut. What's up, bro? You know them like sad commercials where they got like the dogs looking all sad in the cage and stuff? For pennies a day, you could help save this Monte Carlo. In the eyes of the angel. You see it different than most. You see the yeah, that's true. I got all the parts. Like you see how the fenders are all off of it and stuff, and the front clips taken off. I got all that stuff. With it being off the car, it probably saved it. The parts that are off. Just $1 a day. What up, Lee? Oh, we got more people yelling today. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Yep. Yeah, Remsen, I got that insulin pump finally all hooked up. Had it on now for like 5-6 days now. It's been working pretty good. Keeping my sugar right in line. That bitch got a garden under it. Hell yeah. And the floor too, you just can't see it because there's so much crap piled in it. But I gotta weld new floors. I gotta weld new floors in it too. New trunk probably too. That's the least of my concern. The welding and cutting is the least of my concern. Yeah.
Mine's sitting at phone like that. Is the window open?
No, it's not open, baby.
Oh. Then how the think bugs getting in here?
I don't know.
Well, what kind of window? Because none of the windows in here is even open.
I know.
So like, how are they getting in?
I don't know, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been working good. And they're about to start me on this nerve regeneration for my feet. It's like I think every like 90 days I go in for like a nerve regeneration procedure in my feet. Like they wrap something on my feet. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I told them I'm willing to try anything. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm already feeling a little better. Already feeling a little better. And my legs feel less heavy. Just from like being, on track for like not even a week. Ready for this crap to be over though. Went from freaking grinding around the clock, working all the time, to freaking not working at all. Definitely ready for all this crap to be over with. Start turning wrenches again or something. They got a speed shop right next door, like a performance speed shop. They got like dynos in there and stuff. I'm gonna go over there and maybe take some videos and stuff. I don't want to like overstep my boundaries, but I hear them over there all day ripping on the dyno and stuff. Hell yeah, back with a vengeance. Yeah, as soon as I get the car moved to where I'm putting it, bro, I'm thinking about, my dad don't want it there, but I'm thinking about just sticking it where I used to keep my Impala behind my dad's house. Tucked in back there behind his shed over there. Just for the time being, because the guy wants it out of his yard. He's not like pressing me, but every time I see him, he's like, I want that car gone. So I don't want him to like turn around and like scrap it on me or something. I still gotta go to the DMV and pay I gotta get him to go with me to the DMV. Gotta freaking somehow get him up to the DMV to get the title replacement. That's all I gotta pay for the car is just for the title. If he had the title, I wouldn't have to pay anything, but he lost it, so I have to pay for the replacement. But yeah, I got it for free, so I ain't tripping. The whole car's there, just all the shit's taken off of it. So I'm not sure why they did it. I'd imagine they did it when they pulled the motor and tranny. They pulled the motor, tranny, and rear end. They pulled the rear end like 6 months ago. The motor and tranny been out of it. But it was a roller, now it's just a slider. Remsen, if you look at the roof of it, it's the same color that my 86 Caprice Coupe was.
Help you up, like, sure.
You only got one sock on, girl. Okay. Yeah, I missed that car, man. That thing was so cool. Everybody wanted that car. Yeah, that's the same color. The first thing I'm gonna do is put all the body parts back on it, the doors and stuff, and sand it all down and prime it. I'm gonna cut out any serious rot. I'm gonna cut it all out and get like rust inhibitor on there and stuff like that. Stop it all. I'm gonna sand down the whole floor and everything too. Prime the whole floor. Put like rust stop all down on the floor and all that too. Before I weld in the new. Well, I'll weld in the new and then spray all that down on there. Seal it all up good. I gotta find somebody that I can borrow their welder, or I can probably get my uncle's. I don't know. What's up, little girl? No one's even out here.
I know, I want to go play.
Look. You're a dork.
I said hi.
You're big screen. You're big screen, girl.
Hi.
Look, you're in my car.
Daddy, I
What
want
up,
to
Smiley J?
play.
Does it have the rear end, or is it underground? Nah, it ain't underground, but it's just sitting in the grass. They sold the rear end out from under it. The car is still sitting right there, exactly how it looks right there right now. Um, I got a rear end. I just ain't got it moved over there. I got to get control arms because when they took the rear end out, instead of just unbolting the control arms, they chopped them off. So I got to get new control arms in order to get the rear end under it, to put wheels on it, to roll it around. It's going to be a big project. Just to move it, it's going to be a big deal. But yeah, Smiley, I got all the body parts for it and all that. Only thing I really need is new bumpers because they kind of rusted out. But everything else is intact. Aside from the floors in the trunk, I'll have to weld new floors in the trunk in it. And other than that, it's just your regular roller G-body project. Well, it ain't even a roller right now. It's a slider because it ain't got no rear end. Yep. Yeah, Remsen, that shop at the end of Hampshire, I stopped in there and he's got a rear end for me waiting. So whenever I'm ready for it, I'm gonna go grab that from him and move the car. Got my Monte LS from Ohio, no motor or trans. I dropped a 400 with a 400 turbo and hell yeah. My old boss has a small block 400 and his 67 Nova 2. Fully worked. And man, that car, it's on my page, Smiley. If you go on my page and like scroll back, you'll see like the drag racing videos of the strip. It's an orange, it's like a Hugger orange 67 Nova 2. I got plenty of videos of it. You can check it out. That thing's nasty. Everybody used to joke around because it used to whoop up on all the big block cars at the track. So everybody used to call it the big block bully. It was funny. But yeah, them 400s, man, they run out. What year Monte Carlo? That one's a 80. Mine's a 81. The one you see right there. It's a that one you see right there is a 1981 Lindau Monte Carlo. It's got the moonroof and everything in it. That is a nice doggy. Mm-hmm. 86. That's a good year. I had an 86 Caprice Coupe. I was just talking to my boy about it. I had an 86 Caprice Coupe. I miss that car, man. I miss that car a lot. That had one of the first 4.3 V6s in it, believe it or not. It still ran good. I have a 79 Buick Riviera Front wheel drive 3800 turbo. That's what's up. Them 3800 turbos, man. You know they came in the Grand Nationals and stuff. So your friends ain't out yet, baby. I'm sorry. Same motor, yep. So Jay, on this Monte Carlo that I got, the 81, I was like looking it up, just like reading shit about it. And on the Lindayus like that, some of them actually came with the 3800 motor in it too. I'm not sure if this car is a 3800 car or not, but I think that would be pretty cool if it was. It's not gonna be. It's gonna I'm gonna drop an LS in it. I'm gonna drop an LS in it. My buddy has a 383 stroker. I was thinking about it, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go LS. I like them stroker motors though. Put a nice carb on it. Probably do a turbo 350 tranny. If I went with that setup, I'd probably do a turbo 350 with a nice stall in it. Some nice rear, maybe 373s. Bro, you ain't lying, man. Remember you used to be able to freaking call up the junkyard, or like we got a place here called LKQ. You used to be able to go up there and get an LS for the cheap, man, a few $100. Now, like, everybody's on to what everybody's doing, so, supply and demand, they got it and they think it, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Jay, have you been seeing how they're putting the Hellcat superchargers on the LS motors? You can't find nothing for these classics. Nah, for real, bro, you really can't. Classic Industries got some stuff, depending on what you're looking for and what you're trying to spend, man. You got to have deep pockets to mess with Classic Industries, but I mean, they do got. That is one of the places where you can find some stuff that you might need. Yup. Yeah, I had a couple 96 Impala SS's, man. And even like stuff for those, man, like one of my, actually I had a 96 Caprice too, and it needed a lower dash for like that plastic lower dash piece, and like people were trying to get like $500-600 for a lower dash. I'm like, man, this is nuts, bro. I left it off. Lucky you got friends in the business. Yeah, we might have to link up, Jay. If you got connections, I might need to borrow those. I'm gonna mod you up, Jay. Yep. So yeah, I'm hoping to be able to start on this car here as soon as possible. Let's just say that. My goal is to have it moved into a spot within a month. And putting it over at my pop's house would be ideal, because he's got a full garage over there with all the tools I need, compressors and all that. That would be ideal. But I've stored so many cars there, and like The last couple vehicles I stored there, he was telling me not to even put them there. So like, I don't want to go ahead. I'm trying not to do pops like that and bring another car there, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. Morning. Brandon Ziegler said 3D printer and make your own parts. Yeah. Back when I was doing that car, man, I don't think those were really a thing. Those weren't really a thing. Hi to Ruby. She was waving at me. I don't know. She was saying hi. She was walking with her mommy. Yeah, her mommy. If you need help finding any parts or need advice on anything, just hit me up. I appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, if you subscribe, we got a decent car community on here, man. Nobody's really in here right now, but normally you'll see like a bunch of people in blue. They all got G-body projects. They all got some sort of projects, donks, G-bodies, C10 pickups, you know, the old square body. You know, they got all kind of old school projects that they're LS swapping or putting big blocks in. They got all kind of stuff like that going on. There's a whole bunch of us, and they'll run your subs up too. Yup, Brandon got F bodies. I used to have an F body Camaro too, a green one. It was a 94 Z28. That car was pretty quick, actually. But yeah, sub up to everyone you see here in blue, and you'll eventually get linked up with everybody. There's a whole big group of us, man. A lot of us. Tulu TV, 84 Cuddy, Chevy Addict, Brandon Ziegler, Impala J. There's like, I could just keep on naming them, bro. So join the car community, bro. Got to get her off the ground. How long has it been sitting? Yeah, it's been on the frame for like 6 months. So like, that's another thing I'm kind of starting to worry about, is if it's gonna start rotting that frame out. I'm gonna be real. If the frame ain't no good, I'm walking away. I'm gonna wash my hands of it. I'm gonna take it to the scrapyard and get what I can out of it, and I'll find something else. I'm not gonna start messing with the frame. I'm not getting into all that. I'm just gonna be real. It's only been on the ground for like 6 months. Still, it is Florida. It rains a lot, so I don't know. I just talked to the guy like 4 or 5 days ago, and every time I see him or talk to him, I ask him the same questions 20 times. He's assuring that the frame is still good and all that. So, like I said, it's been sitting there a while. I ain't been over there. Yeah, family in Jacksonville. Yeah, that's about 3 hours north of me, Jay. It takes me about 3 hours to get to Jacksonville from where I'm at. It's not too bad. Not too bad of a drive. Where you at now, Jay? I forget.
Let's go. Go. Hurry up.
I used to go to Jacksonville like 3 times a week for work. We had a second shop up there, but we didn't have any mechanics up there to work. So a few of us would have to go up there.
You wanna know why she fought for it? Because she's a dumb fucking delusional bitch. That's why she fought for it. Because her dumb ass got mad and got on phone. She texted in line and she screwed. And I'm like, don't you think we should discuss that as a group because there's a household we still have to do that we didn't have that yesterday, that we have to go fix because I don't think it's us arguing with them yesterday.
Somebody tripping. Somebody tripping. They were fighting yesterday morning too. She yelling, yeah. They were fighting yesterday morning too. I just don't think y'all could hear it because they were inside. It's wild. I don't care. Ain't got nothing to do with me. We get along over here. About to bang some screw and hit the weights. Deuces, man. Hell yeah, Remsen. That's what's up, bro. Chunking up the deuces. I'll holler at you later, bro. Yeah, she was mad, BZ. I don't know why. I know why. Rambo, what's good, bro? What's happening, my friend? Appreciate you pulling up. I know you're probably busy. Yes, sir. She ain't getting that, dude. They're part of the whatever you call it, LBG community, bro. Whatever you call it. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. That's probably like med flight or something. The hospital's right there. So that's probably med flight going to help somebody out. Salute. Salute, salute. Damn, how'd that get on here? Look, that's an old one of me and Jess right there. That's an old one right there. Gotta make a call real quick. All right. I'm here, bro. What's everybody getting into today? I'm chilling today. Been on the live for about an hour now. Beautiful day today. I'll try to make a little content later. Hell yeah, do it, bro. I'll be on the lookout for it, man. I love it when our group all makes content. You know what I mean? Like, we all got the same goal, but we all kind of do our own thing at the same time. You know what I mean? We just keep the support circle flowing. Yeah, I've been waiting on you to pull up in here, Rambo. I keep seeing you in everybody else's live and so I could mod you up. Make sure y'all sub up to everybody. You know how it works. All the blue jerseys, sub to the other blue jerseys. Will keep growing this community. Keep pushing everybody's channel forward. So what we try to do, man, we just try to run it up. I'm trying to hit 500 subs. That's my goal. I need like 100. I need like 111 subs to hit 500. So like my buddy yesterday, like, got me up to 400 subs, but like YouTube took them away. And so it put me back down to like 385. I don't know what happened, how it happened, what he even did, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm cool with grinding it out either way, so I don't care. Just been missing the lives, man. I'll be around more. Nah, you good, bro. I see you pulling up and everybody else, when you can. It's just, a matter of our times just might not always match up, bro. Everybody's got their own lives. Completely understand, bro. Yup. I be missing them a lot too. Hell yeah, Rambo, I appreciate it. And I know you're already linked up with a lot of our group already from being in the other lives. So the dude you see in the chat, Caligula's horse, that's that's a real old friend of mine right there. I've known him for probably 10 years or better. Longer than that. We knew each other way back in the day too, just through association. We never really like actually hung out, but like we came across each other a few times. So like if you really want to go into technicalities, we've probably known each other for like 20 years or so. A good solid 18 years probably. Me and Rimson have been associating with the same people at least. So yeah, sub up to him. I'm not sure if he's gonna do any content or whatever, but that's good people, man. That's a good friend of mine. He's pretty much seen every car, every project, every vehicle I've ever gone through. He's been there for them all. He was my next door neighbor for many years, so. Yup. He witnessed a lot of my vehicle struggles over the years. He's had some cool cars in his day too. He's had some pretty cool cars in his day too. He just now bought a new Range Rover. Um, it's like a burnt orange color, and it's got the supercharged V8 in it. I ain't even gone for a ride in it yet. I'm kind of staying a little bit far away from the hometown, so not far, but it's like just under an hour to get out there. So it's like, you know, every time I go out there, I always got so much other shit to handle because I don't get out there so as often as I would like to. So it's like, by the time I do have a second to do something, it's like I gotta turn around and drive back because still got that haul all the way home. But it is what it is. We'll make time. His daughter is my oldest daughter's best friend in the whole world. Um, they've known each other literally since my daughter was born, so that's her best friend in the whole entire world. We haven't lived next to each other for quite some time now. I'd probably say at least a couple years anyway. And my daughter still pretty much every day asks about his daughter. Got my youngest chilling with me right here. Look at my youngest in the Monte. About to start working on it. What up, SS gang? Salute, brother. Appreciate you pulling up. You on the road? You on the road, SS gang? Oh, that's a 1981, bro. It's a 1981 Landau Monte Carlo. Sir, I'm in Texas now. Hell yeah, be safe out there on that road, bro. Yeah, that's the car. '81 CL model. What's that? CL model. Yeah. Honestly, bro, in that picture, that's why I find this picture funny, and that's why I keep putting it up, because it looks like a car that you would just throw in the trash for most people. But us, our group, when we look at something like that, our views when we see something like that, we see what it can be. And I got, like you see in the picture, the whole front clip's taken off, the fenders are taken off, like all that stuff is there. It's just not on the car. So, it's not as serious as it looks. Nah, it's like a LS or something. It's like a Landau or some shit like that. It's got the moon roof and all that in it, whatever that is. It's got the moon roof. It had all the whatever bells and whistles you could get from '81. I think it used to be chrome. What, baby? No, baby, you can't go down there by yourself. Look, she's holding the railing, and I can put it just right. It makes it look like she's walking on water in the pool. That's funny. Joe Clark drove on, lean on me. Yeah, I'm gonna get better footage of the car, and I'll really show it to y'all. I gotta get over there. Is it Landau or is it Landau? How do you say it? I don't know. I had an 86 Caprice Coupe Landau. Landau, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I got all the parts, SS Gang. Everything. Everything. Every single thing is there. The doors, the fenders, the hood, the grill, the bumpers, the everything. I got a rear end. I got a rear end too. I got to get control arms because when they took the rear end out of that car, instead of just unbolting the control arms, they chopped them out. So there's no control arms back there, so I got to put some control arms on it. SS Gang, bro. He gave me the car. Only thing I got to do is pay because he lost the title. So I got to pay for the title at the DMV. That's all I got to pay for the car. It's for the title. And it's mine. I mean, it's already technically mine. He works every day. And like by the time he gets home from work, the DMV is closed. And like I'm not in a huge rush to get the title or whatever. In a way, I kind of am because he wants it out of his yard, and I don't want him to just scrap the car, like eventually. So I'm trying to work out our schedule with him so we can get up there and get the titles, get the title situated, pay that. I'll give him a little extra money for his time for like missing work or whatever. He's gonna have to miss a little bit of work to get to the DMV before they close. So I'll do what I can to try to get what I need and make sure he ain't coming out of pocket for nothing. Yeah, good deal. That's what I thought. He told me I could have the car. So, and he thought he had the title. And he may still find it. I don't know. But as far as right now, he can't find it. So that's the only thing I'm getting charged is for the title, which is like under $100. I know that's less than $100. I mean, if you wouldn't buy that for $100 with all the parts there, even without the rear end, you take that. Take that for sure. Yep. I will say I'm gonna need to find some new bumpers. The bumpers are there, but they're probably not savable. Maybe the front might be. I know for sure I'm gonna need a rear bumper. I'm gonna weld floors in it. You can buy like the whole entire floor pan for them things nowadays. Already cut and like shaped the way you need it. I'm sure you gotta do a little bit of trimming here and there to make it fit snug, but Nah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. SS. I ain't gonna swap the nose or nothing. I'm gonna put it back together the way it is. Except it's gonna have a different drivetrain in it. Luxury Sport was introduced in '86. The only other Monte Carlos with the chrome trim is the CL, which is a beautiful model. You definitely can breathe that. Which motor was in those? Did those come with like the 3800 motors? Like, just which one came with the 3800 SS gang? Thought I needed a nose. Nah, bro. It's got everything. Everything's there. It's got the nose, it's got the hood, it's got the fenders, it's got bumpers, it's got everything. Everything you can think of is all there.
Dad,
Yeah, baby.
the juice that Tiana was drinking is spilled.
Okay. What juice?
That apple one is spilled.
What? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't like the chrome accents either. I'm gonna take those off myself. I'm gonna do the same thing. V6, except the training day and the SS model. So I don't know whose that is, baby. I wouldn't eat it till your sisters wake up and make sure. So what about the Landau versions? Those were still V6 cars too. I don't know what model the training day one was. The car you got came with a V6. Yeah, that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. It was a V6 3800 car. Said it was a V6 3800. He planned on LS swapping it. That's what he was gonna do with it. That's what he was gonna do with it, is LS swap it. What's the matter, baby? What you need? Something to drink. What you want? Tell me what you want. We got juice. We got tea. You don't like tea?
I don't think that one.
You don't? What about this juice? You want this purple juice? No? What about this juice?
I already said I don't like tea.
Well, what you want, girl? You want this? Here, drink this.
I
That's
don't,
some watermelon.
I don't want that. I want soda.
Right there.
Soda?
Here you go. Have that.
Mommy has one right there.
Have that. You can go, little girl.
And that one up there can be for Mommy.
I'm a Monte Carlo god. Yeah, I know you are. I already know that, SS girl. That's why I'm asking you.
I never wear that before.
Honest opinion, bro. Would you take it? Everything I told you about it, what I paid for it, what it needs. Honest opinion, would you take it? Would you try to save it? Right. That's what I said. My wife keeps looking at me crazy, bro. My wife keeps looking at me crazy. To be honest, the motor and trans swap was easy. The drive shaft, on the other hand. Yeah, when I get to that point, I'll probably just have one made. We got a spot. Yeah, and I can't expect her to. SS gang, I can't expect her to see it the way I see it. You know what I mean? She ain't never really turned a wrench in her life. She don't really know what, like, even just a few hours of putting the body back together on that car will make it look. Well, you know what I mean? Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. I already see it. I already see me burning out down the street in that thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe if it was a pair of, like, maybe if SS gang, maybe if it was a pair of red bottoms that needed to be restored or something, they'd understand. Maybe if it was a Gucci bag or something that needed to be restored, they'd understand. That's a good question, SS gang. Exactly.
Hi, Dada.
Hi, baby.
Well, that's kind of hard.
What up, PMC?
Who are you
Um,
talking to?
my original plan, was just go LS. Right, Jay. My original plan was to go LS. I don't know. I'm gonna weigh my options. My first, my first obstacle is gonna be tackling the body, stopping any rust in its tracks, repairing any rust. Get a 5.3 with stage 2 cam and ride out. Yeah, I don't know. I've never built a LS. I built plenty small blocks. Me, my dad, and my uncle, we built plenty cars. Couple trucks. We built plenty motors. I never really built a LS. I started a 6.0 when I was at the diesel shop. I had a 6.0 up there um, that I started on. I was like deleting the DOD and all that. And so yeah, I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna go LS just because I don't know. I never gotten into a project this deep, so it's kind of something new to me. So I'm gonna build a LS motor along with it. I'm thinking about retiring my Tahoe SS gang, and that's got a 5.3 in it that I can yank right out and start. And I can freshen that thing up, swap the cam, do a couple of things to it, and
Daddy,
let it ride out. Yeah, baby.
I'm hungry. Can you make maybe some French fries?
French fries. Yeah, I got you. Hold on 1 second. Mile 355. Yeah, them 355s roll out too. I don't know if y'all ever seen my 1990 GMC short bed. Yeah, the only thing SS gang is I got the 4-wheel drive transmission, so I would have to get a rear-wheel drive tranny. Other than that, though, yeah, I could use that motor all day long. And it's a Gen 3 5.3 too, so they're a little bit easier to tune and all that too. I worked on plenty of LS motors, man. At the diesel shop, not half, but a few of our trucks actually ran L96 LS motors in them, 6.0s with the 823 square port heads on them and shit, rectangle port heads. So like I've torn them down and rebuilt them and pulled them out and put them in a million times. Just as far as like building one. What up, Dayron? What's good, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. PMC, real busy here, bro. Just passing through. Stay safe and blessed. You too, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Salute. Be safe out there. Try to stay cool, bro. I know it's hot. You out there in PR, sweating. All you gotta do is swap the tail housing on the tranny. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Swap the tail housing. And you know what, SS gang? Like, I bought that transmission too with 80,000 miles on it and stuck it in there. So I might as well use it. Might as well use that bitch.
Daddy, you gonna close the door all the way?
Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. No, I already know how to do that, SS gang. I was just gonna grab a new one. This is a 4L60, and I kind of want a 4L80. I plan on the car making power. So what's up, Wild 7? I plan on the car making power. I've been seeing these people do these Hellcat supercharger swaps and all that. I've been thinking about that too. And at the same time, I want to keep the drivetrain in the Tahoe because I want to do stuff to that too. I got visions for that truck too. So that's why I was thinking I might just grab a 6.0 or even a 5.3 from the junkyard or something. Try to find a motor and tranny combo that I can just slap in there or what. But I might try to find a 4L80. I don't know. But like, I've been doing research on it, bro. I've been seeing people, they're getting these Hellcat superchargers on these LS motors for like under 4K. And like, you can't even buy a LSA supercharger for that. So it's like, man, and the Hellcat superchargers are like a whole half a liter bigger too. And they're making power on these LS motors with these Hellcat superchargers. So I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe doing that. Yeah, bro, it's like half the cost of a GM LSA supercharger, and they're putting them on 5.3s, they're putting them on 6.0s, they're putting them on all the LSs, bro. You buy the adapter kit, literally, bro, out the door. Like on this website, you can buy literally everything from them, the like adapter plates and all that. The pulleys, a whole kit. It was like under $5,000. You get the supercharger, you get the adapter, you get everything ready to go. You gotta take it to the tuners, and that's a wrap. Yeah, you gotta gap the rings. I plan on doing that too because I plan on running spray. I'm gonna run spray to a controller. Activate it when I want. I'll probably keep like a 100-shot jet in there. But I'm gonna get the system to support. Like I'm gonna get a real deal nitro system on it that supports up to a 400 shot. But I'm not gonna run no 400 shot. It's just gonna support that much. Driving around, I'll have like the jet for like 100 shot loaded in there. If I need to kick the nitrous on, then we could play. But with the supercharger, you really won't even really need it. I just want that extra oomph in case somebody's giving me some trouble. Yeah, baby.
Can I download this?
No. Don't be downloading stuff.
What?
Downloading stuff.
What even thing is this?
I have no idea, but don't do that.
That is an L that you can press. Dad, play this.
Smiley J has a donor for you. Hold on, let me go up. What'd I miss? I have a Z71 that would be a perfect 5'3" with trans donor. Damn. What up, Grease Spot? Appreciate you pulling up. What you trying to do with it, Jay? Yeah. Yeah, me too, SS. It ain't gonna be no road trip car, but it'll definitely, I'll be able to, like, I'm gonna daily drive it. It ain't gonna be like no 1,000 horsepower monster or nothing like that. It's just gonna, you know, it'll pretty much, it'll, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be up there with the Hellcats and all that, you know, AC and all that still. But if somebody pulls up, I want to be able to give it to them at the same time. You know what I mean? Beach trips, hell yeah, my car gonna be at the beach. My car gonna be on Daytona on the A1A on the strip. Yeah. So me and my cousin were talking about it, and he's trying so hard to get me to put a T56 tranny in that car. He wants me to go 6-speed so bad. He wants me to put a T56. I think a tow would be expensive to Florida. Yeah, you're right. Too bad it's not in Jacksonville. Too bad it ain't sitting there in Jacksonville where you were talking about, Jay. I ain't stressing it though. There's plenty of that. I can find them. I can find them all day long. You know, it's not like I'm having a hard time finding one or nothing. But I would like a hookup. That would be nice. I would like a hookup. That would be nice. 6L80. Yeah, if I was going automatic, I was gonna go with the 4L80. Oh yeah, Orlando. You already know SS game. You know Florida. That's all you gotta do. I'm in Ocala right now, SS gang. I gotta go around the corner. I'll find one cheap. Yeah, if I'm going automatic, I'm probably gonna go 4L80. Yep, with a nice converter in it. But yeah, my cousin. Yeah, I hear you, SS gang. I hear you. And don't get me wrong. Dodge has 10 speed. I don't know. I thought it was like an 8 speed. I don't know. You could be right. My buddy had a Dodge, like one of them new Dodge trucks with a Hemi in it. And that thing, man, I'm not even a Dodge fan. And that thing had me impressed, man. That thing stays right in the power. That truck got down. It might have been a 10 speed. It's either an 8 or a 10 speed SS gang. All I know is, man, that thing bangs through them gears. It stays in the power. So I can only imagine what a Hellcat's doing. Yeah, my cousin is dying for me to put a T56 in the car. Dying. He wants me to do it so bad. He's the one with that blue Z71 pickup and the 2010 Camaro SS that you see on my page. We got that thing. We got that thing about 500 wheel right now. But we're about to do more to that too. That's a 6-speed car. That's why he wants me to have a 6-speed car, because he got a 6-speed car. And That's my road dog right there. We've been cutting up on the street scene for since we could. And SS gang, you know, you been in Crystal River, bro. With a 6-speed supercharger. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. It's just, bro, them freaking T56s, they ain't cheap. They are not cheap. And I didn't plan on putting something like that in my build budget. Cause that's it ain't cheap. I'm not trying to be the fastest. I'm just trying to be able to hold my own. Let's just say that. Even if they beat me, they gonna know they was in a fight with me. SS gang, I swear we the same dude, bro. I swear, I be telling her that too. Because I was about to get a Camaro and I was about to get it 6-speed. And she's like, no, don't get it 6-speed. I said, hell yeah, I'm going to get it 6-speed. So your ass can't drive that bitch. Wish I had a footage bad. A Ford Flex that was turned up, chasing down Scat Packs. Hell yeah. I can only imagine that shit. Y'all ever see that that Dodge minivan? It was a while back. Y'all ever see that Dodge minivan? That Dodge minivan that they freaking made really fast, and it was just freaking roasting the tires off it. That shit was funny as hell. Twin turbo 6 and that 4 was a beast. Yeah, I bet. My buddy just got one of them Ego Boost Ford twin turbo pickup trucks. He loves it. He loves that thing. You couldn't drag me to the Ford dealership and give them money. I won't give them my money. But SS gang, you know the scene around here. Like you know, you've been to Crystal River and all that. You know that there ain't a whole lot to do out here. So the streetcar scene is pretty big out here. I'm not sure how it was when the time you were out here, but ever since I can remember out here, that's been like a big thing out here. Is everybody's cars. Everybody's cars has always been a big deal out here. So, what's up, Leonica? Welcome back. That's how we remember who's who. Big back then too in the 90s. Yeah, it's still the same, SS gang. Still the same. Yeah, Leonica, SS gang's a good friend of mine. Y'all make sure y'all connect up. Shit, I got a grease spot. Still gray. My bad, grease. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as it was back then, SS gang. Ain't nothing changed. It's always gonna be somebody faster you're trying to keep up with. Always. Ain't no way around it. I'm excited too, bro. The only thing stopping me right now from making progress on this car, SS gang, is I can't. Nobody will rent to us. Nobody will rent to us. Got like a bad mark on my background from like 5 years ago, and like I've been dumping these we've been dumping these application fees. Driving like a normal person. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't really beat on my cars like I used to, but at the same time, I don't really have a car to beat on, so I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying to convince her to want to leave Florida. She's about it, but she got like a really good job here and all that, so it's like it's tough, man, to like go and like have to fully start over, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't be the first time, but yeah, I'm definitely over this shit, man. We've been paying these freaking hotels for since September, bro, when the storm fucked up my house. The last house. Since September. So, like, we're even turning in our hotel receipts to these people, showing that we're gonna pay them their money. Like, don't stress about the paperwork. I'm gonna pay you the money, and like, I'm gonna pay you the money. I'm paying so much more money in these hotels than I would be if I was paying rent. The amount of extra money I'm paying, like on top of what rent would be, I could go and freaking go and get me a brand new fucking Corvette drivetrain out of the C8 for my motherfucking Monte Carlo by now. She probably would make way more because everybody's underpaid here in Florida. I was underpaid. I was a diesel mechanic, underpaid. You in South Carolina right now, SS gang? I'll never move back to Georgia. What's your wife do, bro? South Carolina. Yeah, I've been up there before, man. I've been to the Carolinas. It's beautiful up there. Beautiful. And that's what I always said. I'd want to move to one of the Carolinas or like even like Virginia or something. It's real nice up there. She was a nurse. So that's what my wife does too, SS gang. She's a surgical slash medical assistant for a gastroenterologist. She it's like a group of doctors. She works like specifically under one doctor. She's like strictly that doctor's like right hand assistant. So like it's not just like a regular like medical assistant job where like, you know, you got a group of girls in there just taking random blood pressures and doing all that. She's she's actually the specialist assistant, so they pay her pretty good. Man, come up to Ohio. I need a driver for these work crews. I'm paying $900 a week. Fuck, bro. Ohio? Ohio? Y'all are up there listening to the Bone Thugs driving around. What do you do, Grease Spot? Damn, SS gang. Congrats to her, bro. Big props to her, bro. Straight up. Congrats. What kind of driver? Do I need a CDL? I ain't got no CDL or nothing like that. Oh yeah, we were talking about that. We were just talking about that grease spot. That completely slipped my mind, bro. My bad. We were just talking about that. I think yesterday too. I smoked too much. You fit right in. All right, bro. Here he goes. Nah, bro. If I go up there, the beard come. If I go up there, the beard coming off, bro. They ain't gonna try to. They ain't gonna try to accept me. They ain't gonna try to accept me as their own. Oh shit. That's gang. You tripping, bro. You got an office beard. I can't even fuck with you right now, bro.
You're gonna be my flag now.
Yeah. That's funny as hell. Find you at? Hey, I gotta grow the hair out. And have the little. And I gotta have the little. I gotta. Yeah, shave the mustache, had a beard. Hey, and I gotta have the little curls hanging out from each side of the hat too, on either side. That's the Amish swag right there. I've been seeing them do that shit. That's the Amish swag right there. That's funny as hell, y'all. That's funny as hell. Queen could crop the field, build a house, and feed the horses in one day. Like, needs 1 horsepower. Oh shit, they be speaking a different language, bro? I didn't know all that. Oh yeah, Dutch, that's right. Damn, so they be talking shit behind you like a freaking Asian at the nail salon. Be talking about my girl. That's okay, you a trip, bro. Exhaust fumes wouldn't bother me at all, bro. That's how I was working in the diesel shop, working on the Isuzu MPR lot sweepers. Them lot sweepers, man. And when they go into that regen and shit, them exhaust fumes kick your ass. And then them trucks are just nasty all around, man. Lot sweepers are nasty trucks. Monte Carlo. Yeah. They don't know you can. Oh, hell yeah. That's the way to keep it, bro. That's the way to keep it. But what if you catch them talking shit? Do you just pretend like you don't know and just stop fucking with them? Or do you say, like, yo, I know what you're saying, motherfucker? Yeah, I'm happy. I am happy, bro. I need something to do. When my health took me off my feet like that, man, it kind of flipped me upside down as far as like freaking my morale and depression and all that. It kind of flipped me upside down. So I'm excited about this, giving me something to do. I got my insulin pump and all that hooked up, SS gang, and I've been feeling a lot better. I've had it for like 5 days now, and you happy that Diddy was found not guilty? I didn't even know that, bro. He did? How the fuck they find him not guilty? That's crazy. I did not know that. Man, he was having baby oil withdrawals if he got set free. Damn, that's crazy. He was having some baby oil withdrawals. He going straight to the Johnson & Johnson factory. Man, I have missing body parts and packages. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, the insulin pump's doing its thing, bro. It's working. They finally got it. My insurance finally approved it and all that. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm ready to start turning wrenches. So I'm happy I got that. Save that G-body. Yes, sir. That's what we're gonna do. And another thing I ain't started it yet, but they're about to start. It's like um a procedure I go and do every 90 days, and they're gonna start regenerating the nerves in my feet. So my nerve damage and all that'll go away, and I'm hoping, bro, by 6 months, I can get back into a shop. I can get back into doing something anyway, without fucking having a heart attack every time I try to do something. Appreciate that, Anthony. Yeah, we bouncing back, man. Well, don't kill you makes you stronger. That's all. That's all you, the way you gotta look at it. Yep, if it don't kill you, it's only gonna make you stronger, bro. Alright, SS gang, I appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you pulling up. Be safe on that road, bro. And get home safe to the family, bro. What's up, baby girl? You sleep good? You alright? You feel okay? Your sister didn't feel good yesterday. Your throat hurts and you got a headache. Can I get you anything? You don't need anything? I love you, kid. I'm about to cook up some french fries for Anaya. You want some? No? You're not hungry? Well, when you are hungry, let me know. I'll make you something, okay? Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all for pulling up, man. Pretty much every time I'm on here. Excuse me, baby. I know everybody's excited for the car. I'm excited for the car. I'd be more excited if I had somewhere to stick it and start on it. So that kind of, I don't want to say, ruins my motivation, but you know what I mean. You want to do something so bad and you just got something so stupid preventing you from doing it. It's like, man. What's up, Tens Edits? Appreciate you for pulling up, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. Right now, we're just talking about the new project I picked up. That's the picture of it there on the screen. It's 1981 Monte Carlo. We'll start restoring it soon. The whole entire process will be on my channel. I don't plan on tightening a bolt without it being on film.
You made me some eggs.
Eggs? Yeah, just 1 minute, okay? So yeah, the whole entire build is gonna be on YouTube. It's I'll either be live doing stuff on it. I'll record videos. And depending on what I'm doing, we'll decide on what kind of content it's gonna be. But you guys will see the whole thing. Wow, it's rusty and split. Yep, just the way I like them. That's exactly how I like them. I got all the parts for the car, like the front fenders and the hood and all that stuff is all there. It just looks, if you don't work on vehicles, before I send it to middle line, still have a year left. Wait, what? Still have 5 years from Pandora. 4 before I send it to middle line, still have a year left. I was like, how's he gonna fix it? Yeah, I got all the parts, man. It's just it's one of them if you know type things. My mods will tell you they all work on projects, and that's just the way we like them. We get them cheap like that. We fix them up. We make them the way we want them. This won't be my first project. This is gonna be definitely my most intensive project, though. I will admit that. This is gonna be the most I've ever had to do. That being said, I am not shying away one bit. It doesn't bother me one bit. It's gonna come together nicely. When I get it moved, I'm gonna put all the body parts back on it, just so it kind of looks normal. Where I'm probably gonna have to put the car, I can't let it sit there looking like that, so I'm gonna have to put the body parts back on it, just so it kind of looks normal. And because you got those people riding around. Oh, okay. Yep. Metal Art, man, he does good work. You guys must be close to each other then. At least decently close. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. We 4 hours. Hell yeah. What does he live in that Amish community that you go back and forth to? There you go, baby girl. Okay, I'm gonna go check your French fries, okay?
Are they done?
No, they're not done yet, baby. I gotta shake them up. Get the other side nice and crispy.
Are they almost?
They're almost. They sure are. Are you getting impatient? Other side of the state. But when you want the best, you gotta travel. Yeah, he's good at what he does, man. I see that for sure.
Daddy,
For sure. He's good at what it. Yeah, baby.
can I have one of these tacos?
You're gonna eat some food first. What up, Fly? Let me get that G-body. I just got it, bro. I just got it. Got all the parts with it. Got the whole front clip with it. The doors are with it. It's just all taken off. It ain't got no rear end though, which I got that too from a separate location, from a separate person. It's gonna be an adventure. Definitely gonna be an adventure. It's 81 Monte Carlo. Yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. It's gonna be my biggest project yet. $1,000% my biggest project yet.
You don't like to laugh like that.
The dash fucked up. It's there. It's there. I'm gonna have to source one probably. The interior. So when I say it's not that bad, I'm speaking on the outside of the car.
Are you doing the same tacos?
I'm speaking on the outside of the car when I say it's not that bad. The inside, I'm gonna have to put floors in it. I'm gonna have to put a trunk in it as well. So I'm gonna weld those in, which I can do myself. I can weld. Body work, I'm not good at that. I'm gonna have to source that, have somebody help me out with that, something. Interior wise, that's gonna be something. The dash, I'm gonna have to probably find a new dash. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I know, Ralph. It's rotted out on the bottom, yeah. I'm gonna need a new dash. I plan on putting like bucket seats in it and all that anyway, so I don't really care too much about that part. I'm gonna like order a console and do like the custom console and all that in it, so that kind of stuff I'm not too stressed about. But yeah, the dash is pretty fucked. I'm gonna have to find one. Oh, you might have one? That would be tight. That would be like worth the shipping and whatever you wanted for it. That would be worth it. Watch Sprayway Custom, bro. He goes step by step on how to do body work. If you get a little bit of know-how, you can catch on real fast. Yeah, and like I've played around before. I've played around a little bit, Fly. Like I had an '86 Caprice Coupe, and I had to do some body work on it. I was in St. Pete and like it got vandalized pretty bad. Hell yeah, grease spot. I'm about that. For sure. For sure, for sure. My email is on my email's in my on my channel description or whatever you want to call it's on there. You can get a hold of me that way. So you're not like waiting for me to pop up on here or something. You can link up like that. Yeah. So like I've done like simple simple little things. So like if as long as it's nothing sand. Yep, that's exactly what it that's exactly right. But as long as it's nothing super extensive, I plan on my dream is for 100% of this car to be done by me, except laying the paint on it. You know what I mean? I'm definitely 1,000% going to have somebody paint it. I'm not going to paint the car myself. Um, I'm going to primer it and all that, but as long as it's nothing major that I got to do or that I don't get lost trying to do, I'm going to do it all myself. Just like Fly said, I'm going to, do my research. I'm going to watch these step-by-step videos. I'm going to grind through it. That's all there is, nothing to it but to do it. We'll grind through it. We're going to make it. Ain't got a choice. I'm in now. And like I got this car and then I start seeing that's exactly what I'm gonna do, Grease Spot. I've already been looking them up. I found them. They're really not that expensive. They're like $400 for the whole floor pan, like $300 for the trunk. I'm just gonna go ahead and it's gonna be one of the first things I purchase for the car. I want to stop all the rust. First thing I'm trying to tackle is all the rust. Stop it in its tracks and then correct what I need to correct and then go from there. Yeah, yeah, that's the least thing. That's my least. It's a big project, but I'm not worried about having to like cut and weld and stuff like that. Make sure it has the floor braces on it. You mean the new one I order? Make sure it comes with the braces. What up, Jay? Appreciate you pulling up, my boy. What is bullshitting about the Monte Carlo? Dreaming. Game planning / dreaming. Exactly. This is like, I mean, technically it's a project, but this is like, you know what I mean? This is my, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's a project, but I don't look at it like that. I don't look at it like I'm going to work. I'm looking at like, you know what I mean? It's fun to me. It's relaxing to me. This calms my brain down. Dreams can come into reality, bro. That's a fact. That's a big fact, Jay. We gonna make it happen too. One piece at a time. That's right. It's relaxing to me, man. Going out there working on my car. It's like I get the same feeling as I get when I'm behind the wheel of a car. Yep. I've done a lot of welding and stuff like that as far as like working at the shop. I used to have to weld up decks all the time to go under the lot sweepers and weld up broom arms and all sorts of stuff. They'd back into shit and knock bumpers off. We'd have to weld bumpers back on and shit like that. Never put a floor pan in though. Never put a floor pan in. I know I'm gonna make sure the metal's as clean as possible before I even tack it. And almost done, baby girl. What I'll probably do is I might just self tap it in place, make sure I got it all lined up before I even tack it. Yeah, I swear, bro. You know them little clicks on the ratchet? It's like music to my ears. Y'all know, all of y'all work on your own cars like, all of us do. You know when you get that stubborn bolt that won't come off, when you finally get it broke free? It's almost like there ain't no better feeling in the world when you finally get that, when you get that stubborn bolt finally broke free. Once you get it cut out right, the rest should be good. Yeah. Yup. And I'm gonna definitely take my time when I do it, Jay. When I start cutting, I'm not just gonna go crazy on it. I'm not just gonna draw a line and try to trace it. I'm gonna cut, and I know I'm gonna have to cut more because I'm not gonna cut out enough, but I'd rather measure and cut 100 times and get it right. Shave off a little more, you know what I mean? Don't cut until you have your pan and measure 6,000 ways from Sunday. That's a fact. Yeah, that's exactly what I plan on doing. I'm not screwing this up. Rust more. Yeah, I plan on doing like a rust inhibitor, rust treatment type stuff on it. I appreciate that, Grease Spot. Yep, I ain't gonna cut shit until I'm gonna kind of use that as use the new pan as my stencil and go from there. I'm gonna use that as my stencil, and then I'm still gonna undercut a little bit just so I can tighten it in good, fit it in there good. I'm the type. Here's one of my things that I always do. I'll sit there and stare at something for 20 minutes thinking of a game plan. And then as soon as I start that game plan, I change the game plan. I know I'm making fries. I got a bunch of fries in here. We got all kinds of stuff, baby. Whatever you want. You want an egg? You want some eggs? I'll cook you some eggs. Chef Daddy, get right on it. Let me pull these fries out in a minute, and then I'll cook you some eggs, all right? Definitely hit up Grease Spot Garage before I cut anything. Hell yeah, straight up. Before I do anything, I'm turning this live on and waiting for all y'all to pull up. Before I do shit and like that, I'm waiting for somebody to watch me. I need to be supervised. I ain't got no rotisserie, bro. At the shop we did. At the shop we had one. Yup. Yes. Straight up, Jay. Look for the no. Right. Stop. Got to run. Hope y'all have a great day. All right, Fly. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Always good to see you, bro. Yeah, straight up. I'm gonna drop a live and I'm gonna tag all y'all's names in it. Man, I swear, this air fryer ain't frying these damn fries, yo.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw it.
I don't know how long this shit's supposed to take. That shit ain't frying.
Daddy.
They are, but slow as shit. Come on, baby.
I don't know. I want to change this.
Check on my table, baby. It's not there? It's under the blanket somewhere, baby. You just got a welder? Damn. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to borrow one when I go to do it. Which welder did you get? Did you get like a Miller? My boy swears up and down by the Harbor Freight welders. I don't know. I never tried it.
It's not there.
What's up, Classic? What you got going on, bro? Contemplating on how to go broke on Marketplace. Yeah, Miller. Yeah, that's a good welder, Jay. That's what we had at the shop. That's a good welder. I'm gonna have to drive over there and borrow it when I'm ready to weld in my floors.
Daddy, what's the remote? What's there?
Hold on, y'all.
Yes.
Crazy, girl. You got it off Amazon? Damn. Good price probably too then off Amazon. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, my boy was telling me about how he was welding up his exhaust on his pickup truck with the Harbor Freight welder and that it ran flawlessly and this and that. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you know how to weld, you know how to weld. Then I mean, a welder's gonna, you'll be able to lay a bead down, I'm sure. But as far as like looking pretty, you might have some bubble gum. I don't know. Bubble gum. I know, baby. They're almost done. Yeah, them plasma cutters are nice. Yeah, Jay. That's your best bet, bro. Um, watch a couple videos as far as like what you're welding on, like the thickness of the metal to adjust your settings on the welder, right? you know, your wire speed and your voltage and all that. You want to adjust all that right according to what you're welding on. Make sure you're grounded good. Make sure you're grounded good, and make sure the metal's clean, bro. Make sure that metal is clean. That's so important, man. I seen people try to rust over some. I seen people try to weld over some rusty ass shit, and they're like wondering why they can't lay a bead down, and I'm like, it just blows my mind that they're even trying to weld over that, and it's like a lot of welding is your prep too, bro. Make sure everything is, you know, prepped right. What up, man? What's happening, fam? What up, Cuddy? Yeah, I know it pops, and I call it bubble gum, man. It looks like bubble gum. Looks like shit. Sanding down that round door latch for my connection. Yeah, as long as it's grounding good, man. That's important, cause you'll have some shit wells if you ain't grounded good too. Your wire will be like jumping, or I don't know what word to use for that either. Like skipping almost. You'll feel like, yeah, welding it. And just roll dimes, man. Some people some people like go back and forth with the half moon type technique, or some people, you know, just find the motion. Pushing welds, pulling welds, whichever way is more comfortable for you. Pushing it or pulling it. But it's fun, man. It's something you'll get the hang of pretty easy. I know you'll get that shit easy. CCGs, you get in touch with Daryl. Well, CCG's going to metal art too. What y'all getting done? CCG's hitting up metal art too. Oh snap! I learned how to weld this year, Jay. Not the best, but I can make 2 metal sticks. That's all it's about, bro. Really. Yep, grounded right. Just spot welding all the way around the pans. Grind down the beads. And then seal that joint. If it works, Jay. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can't knock it if it works. That's all I'm saying. Post videos, you know what I'm saying? Post videos. We all learn from each other, bro. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna definitely watch it, bro. Just cooked up some French fries. Welcome back, Leonica. You know what I'm saying? Jay said carpet going over. We're going to sweep that under the rug. You can just sweep that under the rug. We ain't got to even worry about that. I got the girls some french fries whipped up. This air fryer that took fucking twice the time. I feel like it should have. Here, baby girl. Some french fries.
French fries.
Yeah, french fries. Yeah, I know, Turbo. I'm taking care of you. I gotta take care of Aaliyah next, and then you're next, Turbo. Turbo looking at me like, bro, I gotta take a piss, bro. Turbo looking at me like, bro, you playing around too damn much. Y'all ever look at your dog? Y'all ever look at your dog and just know what he's just know what he's trying to say? I swear, I be looking at my dog and I know what he's trying to say by the look on his face. Yup. Dog pouts when I come home from the store without beef jerky. Damn, he sounds spoiled, bro. He sounds spoiled. How many eggs you want, baby girl? 2?
Huh?
How many eggs you want? 2?
Yes.
Gotcha. They said I pout 2, right? Grease spot. Every time you walk out that door now, every time you walk out the door, the dog thinks he's getting jerky, probably. Dog be getting his heart broke. Yeah, I know. I got a pit too. That's what I got too, bro. I got a pit.
Now look.
What, baby?
That's when they're older. That's Chucky.
Oh, that's the Rugrats when they're older?
Yeah.
I don't know the older Rugrats. I only know the little Rugrats. They got Rugrats now, grown up. I didn't know that. The all grown up Rugrats. That's what they out there watching. I'm in here whipping it up in the kitchen. Eggs, I mean. Whipping it up in the kitchen. Just some eggs, though. Yeah, I got a bully grease spot.
Oh my gosh, the grown-ups are
Yeah, Jay. The whole car is there. The whole entire car is there. It's just not put together. Everything's there. I know y'all hear the crackling. I know y'all hear that. Cooking up some eggs from a girl. Yeah, I got everything there. Everything there, Jay. It's an 81. It's an 81, Jay. You hear that sizzling? Hell yeah. Hold up. I got you. Hold up. Yeah, you see that? My girl be liking the eggs. So I be making her eggs all the time. Yes, sir. I'm over here cooking on live. That's what my girl supposed to be doing. Y'all look at this. The boy was all cleaned up in a suit. You won't see your boy cleaned up like that too much. Home fries and onion. Yeah, they wanted Jay. They wanted French fries, bro. I don't understand, but kids are kids. You know what I'm saying? So they got eggs and French fries. Sorry. He said, shit, that is an Amish beard. Hell yeah, I'll fit right in up there, bro. Won't I? I might as well be home when I get there. Y'all funny as fuck. I used to eat eggs and ketchup. Jay, my girl's brother, my wife's brother, be putting ketchup on everything, bro. Mac and cheese, eggs. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. I don't know. But I barely even eat ketchup on a burger though, so I'm not a huge fan of ketchup. Hey, can y'all turn this down a little bit? Here, some eggs for you, girl. Eggs and French fries. Hold on, let me get you some silverware.
Do we have any bread?
Yeah, we got bread. Why, you want to make a sandwich? Here you go. Yeah, Jay, mac and cheese, bro. That shit's weird. To put ketchup on mac and cheese. And all we do have a couple of black Amish guys up here. I'm mixed, so I could fit in. I could fit in. He said not mac and cheese. Yeah, that's wild. Man, I seen him doing that shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta be like in the mood to even have ketchup on my burger. Like I will. But I gotta be in the mood to even have ketchup on it. I like mustard. I like that spicy. I like that spicy mustard.
Dad, you gonna get me some bread?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on, baby girl. You just want bread? You don't want no cheese? You don't want no cheese?
Get ready for the best summer ever at Chuck E. Cheese. Right now, every game is 1 point to play. Play all the games you want and score new awesome prizes. Only at Chuck E. Cheese. Where a kid can be a kid.
Grab your besties and check out the new Twinkle bracelet from Twinkle Toes. It's a cute new sneaker with 2 removable bracelets included. One for you and one for your BFF. You can stack them, trade them, and they come in 2 styles. New Twinkle bracelet sneakers from Twinkle Toes.
Not mac and cheese.
Look what I have.
Hold on. Try mumbo sauce? Try mumbo sauce? What's mumbo sauce? That shit sound fire. That shit sound fire, bro. Mumbo sauce? I'm gonna have to Google that mumbo sauce.
Dad,
What, man?
you're gonna show me my bread.
What?
Is Mama gonna be here in a minute?
Mama will be here soon, yep. They might have it where I'm at. Oh, shit. Hey, I gotta go, y'all. I don't mean to end this so abruptly like that, but I gotta handle some business real quick. I was gonna walk the dog on live, but I gotta do something else while I do that. So, it's originally a Baltimore Fair. My cousin introduced me to it, mumbo sauce, but I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm always down to try something new to eat, so I ain't diabetic for no reason. Food's one of my favorite things in the world. That's what put me in this boat. But yeah, man, I'm about to get off here. My wife's about to pull up for lunch here soon. I'm gonna walk the dog. I'm gonna have lunch with her. It's pretty much what I do every day about this time. Make sure my shorty's eating good. And I might be live later. I'm gonna check if one of y'all are going live. If one of y'all are going live, I'll pop up in the chat and fuck with y'all. But if not, I might pop up later. You never know. But I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man, all y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. See you. Peace.